the nature of love is that if I love someone, I will love everything in connection to that someone.
Yes. Yes.
And if I love God, I will have to love everything else, because it happens that everything else is in connection with Him.
Yes.
So
Oh,
there's there's no escape. It's beautifully capturing. We cannot escape from such an idea. But again, we fail so miserably sometimes on that simple truth, but of course, sometimes so challenging, no? Learning how to. Yeah, sorry.
I wonder if I could offer an observation just on what I'm feeling and I sense in you as well as we're having this conversation, because
Yes, please.
you and I both know that these failures in exactly this area that we're talking about, these failures have resulted in incredible suffering and terrible harm and horrible, unacceptable, infuriating hypocrisy. And yet I notice that as you and I are talking, we feel not to the exclusion of that sadness, we also feel joy. And I think this is something I'm just observing, that I think it's a relief for people to acknowledge what we're trying to acknowledge, because I think on some level, people realize that there's something really wrong with the way so many of our religious communities are functioning. And the relief and the joy of seeing, like when I heard you tell that story from your tradition about worshiping God at the altar and then betraying it in the way we treat people, I just think, yes, that's so true. And joy comes, I think, when we acknowledge that reality. So
even if it may be painful to acknowledge some of those things, still there is a deeper sense of joy and relief